It's just my sign. It's a peach chimney sign. That's it. I get a picture of my sign. I said I've seen this before thousands of times. It's my sign. They're all over the place. But my sign is cockeyed on the stands. And then all of a sudden, I get this like text. But he never writes out the text. He always voice texts. He's like, yo, it's me. What's up? Dude, you got to tell you guys to do a better job with the signs. It's real unprofessional the way they look. And then all of a sudden, boom, another one pops up. Like my sign. Bang, it pops up. He shows me another sign that it's cockeyed. It's like hanging off the stand. Now, and then he's like, you know, it's the first thing customers see is the sign. And, you know, I just don't want you to, you know, have a bad rap because you guys aren't putting the signs in the ground. So, like, why he's trying to nudge me. How do you know I got so many signs out? How do you know the wind didn't blow it over? A car driving by. I mean, so I know. I had a customer once call me, Pete, did you just come pick up your sign? It was like 9:30 at night. I go, no, I don't come pick up the signs. I leave them there for the customers to throw out. She goes, some guy just ran up with a hoodie on, and he was like, it looked suspicious, and he grabbed the sign and threw it in his car and took off. I know people are yanking my signs. Karma will come to them. I don't care about that. You could waste your time yanking my signs. But he's telling me about how my signs are off. Let me tell you something. He nudging me. He took the knife and he nudging me. So I got it. Like, this is my dilemma. This is where I'm at. I picked up my phone 15 times today to even the nudge and beyond nudge. Listen to me. You nudge me, I double nudge you. That's it. Or maybe more. Depends how I feel. But there's no way we're going eye for eye. Absolutely not. You wake me up, I'm disturbed. Now I'm disturbed. So check this out. This is where I need my therapist. I mean, obviously, I'm a mature man, 51. I can figure it out myself. Should I be the better man? Of course you should be the better man. Let me tell you my dilemma. He nudging me about my signs. 2 weeks ago, a customer calls me up. I won't say his name, but he used to use me for the gutters. And then this guy came along with his $89 gutter signs. And he went cheap. He called me up. He said, Pete, I need you to come clean my gutters. And I laughed to myself. Yeah. Because I knew I'm compulsive. I know my customers. And I saw this other dude's sign in this guy's yard several years ago and several times over those years. So I knew he had switched to the competition, which it's okay. I don't care. I got enough work, believe me. And I only get busier every year. God bless. Baruch Hashem. Thank you. So he called me. He said, I need you to come over and check my gutters out. And my chimney, of course. I said, all right. So I come over. I go over there. He brings me inside. He's got this whole leak inside this room. He tells me a story about how he hired this other gutter company. I knew who he hired. And they did some work on the gutters. I asked them to do something, and they did some work, and shortly thereafter, I started getting this leak. I don't know if it's tied into their work or not. I went on the roof. I took a picture. I laughed. Yeah. I went downstairs. I showed him. I said, yo, listen, whoever did this, whatever company did this, should be shot. Dave, I need a shooting sound. That's it. That's what I need. So I said this guy should be shot, literally. I mean, he should not be doing gutter repair. It's definitely started your leaking. And I mean, his inside of his room was all ruined. The ceiling, moldy. He said, man, I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have went with Jesse. And the secret was leaked. Oh, secret was leaked. So I said, listen, none for nothing. That's the cause of the problem. You do what you got to do. He goes, I'm thinking I should sue him, but the guy's angry, this and that, blah, blah, whatever. I go to another job. I don't want to talk to nobody. Tell him to hold on unless it's a life or death. I go to another job, not that same day, a few days later. My guys are cleaning the chimney. My guy's on the roof. He goes, Pete, I hope you guys not going to take a leak on my roof. I go, nah, my guys go in the bottles. They know that. I said, they know they could keep their drink bottles and they go in the bottle. Emergency calls, they got to go. I said, they'll stop at a deli and use the deli, Dunkin' Donuts, something like that. I said, but then if they're on a job and they got to go, they use a bottle. So he goes, I had this guy cleaning my gutters, one of his workers, and this guy only got one worker because he talked to me about hiring a guy and I recommended what to do. And he said his guy was taking a leak on my roof through the skylight. I saw him through the skylight. And after the job, I told him, I said, listen, I don't want you here no more. I'm not going to call the boss and tell on you, but I'm going to call him and tell him I only want him cleaning my gutters. So those 2 times, I guess I could have said, hey, buddy, I got these customers complaining about you. One said your guy wee-weed on the roof, and the other guy said you can't fix nothing. You caused a big leak, and he might sue you. But I just, I'm too busy. I'm minding my own business. I guess, why? Because he got loud. I'm telling you, he got loud. He disobeyed the oath of, like, I tried to help him out, and all of a sudden he got big and he got loud. So I cut him loose, and now he came back, and he trying to nudge me. So today, 15 times I typed out, hey man, thanks for letting me know about my signs. Much appreciated. I've been meaning to call you, but I'm so busy. We're in the midst of chimney season, and I just can't even do anything else. It's crazy. Hope you're that busy too. So I ran into a customer several weeks ago who says you ruined his inside, and he thought of suing you. Blank, 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 blank. And by the way, I was at another customer's house who said your worker took a leak on his roof. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just letting you know those things. I meant to call you and tell you though, but I could nudge him back. And so I texted it all out, and then I hit save, and I saved it in my notes. And 10 times, 15 times, I copied it, and I went to send it. And I said, should I be the better man? Because I know when he gets that, he's going to be nudging. They're going to eat him. I know it. Going to eat him inside. He's going to say, I've been out nudged. Because I know he came to me with my signs just to make me think I ain't the king. I'm the king. I wear the crown of everything. I am the king of calamari. If I wanted to go on a boat and catch calamari, I would be the king. I am the king of burgers. I know there's Five Guys. There's Upside Down, whatever it's called. There's McDonald's. If I wanted to flip burgers, I'd be the king. I am the king of ice cream, as proven. Of course, I could be the next Tom Carvel. That may happen, though. I'm telling you, this spot did not come through, my super spot, but that's okay. It wasn't meant to be. But this guy nudging me, trying to show me that I ain't because of my signs are cockeyed. My brain is cockeyed. You nudge me. All right. Whew. I needed to vent completely. That's all. I needed to get that off my chest. Thank you for bearing the brunt of nothing more than me just venting, nudging me. Of course, should I be the better man and just leave it alone? That would be the better man thing to do. But who honestly out there does that? I love when people say that, be the better man. But if you were a fly on the wall and followed that person around in their life, how many times were they not the better man? You know what I'm saying? In different circumstances. Maybe in that specific instance, they're like, yeah, don't nudge the dude back, blah, 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 blah. But I think I'd be told after I get a drink or two tonight and I go home and lay down in my bed, I'm going to even the nudge and take it next level. Trying to nudge me. All right. Kev, we good?
We good.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
AM 1700 WRCR Haverstraw.
Hi, this is Brewster Bob. I would like to take this opportunity to wish season's greetings to the WRCR listeners, air staff, and sponsors. It's been such an enjoyable year listening to the live and local programming here on WRCR AM 1700 and online at WRCR.com.
Hi, I'm Kevin Thomas, host of The Good with Kevin Thomas. Every weekday at 2 p.m. I've got positive stories and music to get you through your afternoon. It's the daily boost you need, and it's on 5 days a week. The Good with Kevin Thomas, keeping you smiling. Weekdays at 2 after Stardust Memories and before CLEM in the PM. Right here on WRCR and WRCR.com.
Hello, Hudson Valley. It's Monday, December 13th, 2021. I'm Jeff Lewis with your WRCR News. Local elected officials are slamming the governor's new indoor mask decree. This as COVID numbers continue to slowly move upwards in the Rockland area. The number of deaths in the county, with 2 more reported Friday, now totals 1,004. We've got 1,306 active cases, over 300 more since last week, and 23 hospitalized and confirmed with coronavirus. That's up from 20 last Monday. Rockland County Executive Ed Day says the governor's new mandate is unenforceable and unnecessary.
We are currently not at any risk of having to stop elective procedures. I know you have heard this from the governor. There is absolutely no reason whatsoever that has to happen here in Rockland.
Governor Kathy Hochul told attendees at Mount Nebo Baptist Church in the city yesterday that they and New Yorkers need to work together to get through the pandemic.
We will recover from pneumonia and the colds together. We'll get through this pandemic together. We will come back. We'll help our small business.
As far as the mask mandate, the governor says starting today, masks have to be worn in all indoor public places unless businesses or venues have a vaccine requirement. These requirements are for both patrons and for staff. It will be effective until January 15th, at which time the state will reevaluate the plan based on current conditions. Noting that in Rockland, more than 82% of the 18 and older population and 99% of seniors have been vaccinated, Assemblyman Mike Lawler called Governor Hochul's mask mandate government overreach at its worst. The Rockland Health Department is holding a COVID clinic today, meanwhile, for first, second, immunocompromised, and Pfizer boosters at the Martin Luther King Center in Spring Valley from 3 to 7. That's today. Walk-ins are available. Power has been restored to those who lost electricity after high winds and rain moved through the region Saturday night. Around 2,800 customers had their power interrupted starting around 6 p.m. Saturday night. As of this morning, everyone appears to be back online. Tensions are mounting between the U.S. and China and the U.S. and Russia, but that's not having much of an effect on the financial markets. WRCR market analyst Ken Mahoney of Mahoney Asset Management in Chestnut Ridge says other issues are of greater concern at the moment.
I think the market's most concerned with the latest variant and hope that goes away, but probably more importantly about the Fed raising rates sometime next year. I think that's where the biggest concern right now.
The Dow Jones, NASDAQ, and S&P 500 all rose a little less than 1% on Friday, though the Russell 2000 lost about 0.4%. A local mortgage company expert says a recent blunder by the CEO of an online mortgage company emphasizes the benefits of dealing with local companies. Ann Zylengold is vice president of FM Home Loans in New City and says a good office culture often makes a customer's experience better than the convenience of clicking a few links and you're done.
I understand the convenience of online shopping, but I'll tell you something. When I have a problem with something, I don't like to be texting with somebody. I like to have to call a store or to discuss something. So that's the part I don't like about it. So when it comes to your mortgage, it's not like buying a pot.
The CEO of Better.com apologized recently after he grabbed headlines for the way he told 900 employees that they were being fired. He did it via Zoom. You can hear Ann Zylengold with her Mortgage Matters segment right here during the morning show every Thursday at 7:15. It's not too early to start thinking about honoring the military heroes in your life. Orangetown Supervisor Teresa Kenny says military banners are now available for purchase, and they'll be displayed throughout town starting next Memorial Day.
You can take out a banner for anybody who served or is serving currently, and they hang them up around town, and it really took off to the point where we're struggling to find places where we could still put them, You can request a certain hamlet.
The banners will remain up until around Veterans Day 2022. Visit orangetown.com for more information, or just find this news article on our website for a direct link to more details. You can check your local town for their military banner program as well. I'm Jeff Lewis with your WRCR News. The weather's up next. Then it's Stardust Memories at 10, The Good at 2, Clem in the PM at 3, and Patricia Finn, the Good Health Lawyer, has the day off today. For more news and breaking stories, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website, WRCR.com.
Now let's take a look at the roads and Hudson Valley traffic.
In Yonkers, we have an accident northbound thruway approaching the cross county. That's taking out 2 lanes, and an accident was cleared northbound on the Hutch approaching East Lincoln Avenue. 287 is slow westbound approaching exit 4. Delays back to exit 8E. It is slow on 95 northbound after Mamaroneck Avenue. And you have that ongoing construction on the Sawmill both ways by the Taconic. Also road work in Armonk on northbound 684 between exits 3 and 4. Not too bad on the thruway onto and across the Tappan Zee. And traffic sponsored by Macy's. Find great gifts for everyone on your list at Macy's Backstage, like sweaters, cold weather essentials, pajamas, jewelry, fragrance sets, toys, electronics, and lots more for the holidays ahead at Macy's Backstage. You'll get low prices every day on fab finds, off price, on trend, arriving daily. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm Adam Walski.
Weather for tonight, mostly clear with the low around 35 degrees. For Tuesday, sunny with the high near 50 degrees. For Tuesday night, partly cloudy with the low around 30. For Wednesday, partly sunny with the high near 50 degrees. For Thursday, mostly cloudy with a high near 57. And for Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 52 degrees. That's the weather forecast. For WRCR, I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And the current temperature is 52 degrees.
The following program is furnished by its producer, host, and sponsors.
Welcome back, Clemaniacs. This is Kevin Thomas, and you are listening to the second hour of Clem in the PM. Here's your host, Pete Clemente.
I will not be out-nudged from nobody. Hells no, don't you dare nudge me. I'm the king of nudging you back. I think I have made my decision. Don't you dare nudge me, 'cause I'm a little baby, and I'll nudge you back time and a half. I love this tune. Don't you nudge me. I'm the king and I'm getting you back. I gotta see my therapist. My head's about to explode. But I can't see him Wednesday. Anyone got a nice couch? I'll pay you $75. I'll come over, sit on your couch, light a fire. You got a fireplace and a couch? I'll give you $75. Let me just sit there and talk to you for 45 minutes, all right? I mean, most of the stuff will make absolutely no sense. And just smile once in a while and look at me with a happy face. All right? Thank you. All right. So if it's your birthday, I wish you a happy birthday. Really. I really do. It's your birthday. Let me clear my voice. It's Monday, the 13th of December. I can't believe we only have 2 more weeks until the year is over. This was the fastest year. This is the fastest year I've ever witnessed, honestly. I blinked and it was over. I went into the shower, I came out, and 2021 was over. It's ridiculous how fast it went by. So your birthday year coming up, I wish you health, happiness, and all that you want, whatever that may be. Some, they don't want much. They just live a simple life, which I like. I want to get my trailer on a lake, that's it. And some, they consume themselves with everything. It's all good. I don't care. Just live a happy life. Have a happy birthday, all right? Now, you share your birthday with these famous people. Now, most of these people on this list I've never heard of, to be honest. I don't know Maverick Baker. Like, who is Maverick Baker? Maverick Baker is a pop singer. Let me see. Singing alongside his brother Cash Baker in the musical duo Cash and Maverick. They released a song titled The Way You Move. What do I know? I mean, all right, so he's on famous birthday. You know who I know? Taylor Swift. I like Taylor Swift. I do. I really do. I like Taylor Swift. I don't like all her songs, but I like Taylor Swift. We went to her concert. I thought she was cool. I mean, what does she have? What are they called, her fans? They're like Swift Maniac. They're crazy. I mean, honestly, on like Twitter, they're nuts. I don't go on Twitter, but I just hear these things secondhand. I like Taylor Swift. How old is she? She's very rich. She got a lot of money, and I'm not counting people's money. I'm saying that I'm happy for her. She's made it financially where she could set up generations and generations of Clementes. I mean, Swifts. She's 32 years old. Happy birthday. Dick Van Dyke. Is he still alive? Holy moly. I can't even believe this dude is still around. Wow. The Dick Van Dyke Show. Diagnosis Murder. Won an SAG Life Achievement Award in 2012. Mary Poppins. You know how many people talk to me about Mary? How come you're not on the roof cleaning a chimney? I said, because Mary Poppins started all that nonsense. Chimney. You're supposed to clean it from inside, you ding-dong. All right, so, oh, man, Dick Van Dyke. He's still alive. He's 96. Who wants him to take a bet right now? Does he go to 100? Anybody want to take a bet? I'm going to say yes. You know why? Because he was a chimney sweeper. Although he was acting, he has superpowers. He put the top hat on. That will prolong him to 100. That in itself, I assure you. All right, let's go down the list. Another pop singer, Park Jin Young. He's 50. How many pop singers are 50? Not many. I mean, that seems to me it's like over the hill. Like how many 50-year-olds are singing to like little kids? You know, that's usually what pop singers do, right? I mean, also known as J.Y. Park. He is a Korean pop singer and the founder of Jip Entertainment, who sang Don't Leave Me, and She Was Pretty. I don't think I've heard those songs. Maybe I did. I don't know. What do I know? I don't play those bites during this time. You know that. All right, here we go. Let's see. Nene Leakes. She's a reality star. She's 54. Let's see. What show? Nene Leakes, Real Housewives of Atlanta. She did look like she was... I mean, she looked kind of important. Nene Leakes, 54. Real Housewives. I don't watch those shows. Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of Chicago, Las Vegas, New York. Like, why do I want to watch other people's misery, their lives? I mean, who cares? Honestly, like, people get all tied up into that. All right, here we go. Happy birthday to Steve Buscemi. We love Steve Buscemi. Come on now. I mean, one of my favorite actors. This guy, I mean, Reservoir Dogs is where I really loved him. I know he's done a ton of other roles, movies. He was in The Sopranos, Boardwalk Empire. But, I mean, you telling me that in Reservoir Dogs, oh, that was some good acting. We're wishing him a very happy. How old is Steve today? He's 64. Coming up on that big birthday a few years down the road. Here we go. Let's see. Famous birthdays. A.B. Quintanilla III. There's two other A.B. Quintanillas. Let's see. The third, a singer who was the older brother of the late Selena. Oh, wow. He was part of the family band Los Dinos, as well as the Kumbaya Kings. Anyone hear that? The Kumbaya Kings? No, I didn't think so either. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Moving down. Not. You know, I don't sense a lot of famousness going on today. Nah. Another pop singer. You know what today is? Today is the birthdays of pop singers that we never heard of. Katya Kishuk. She's 28. A Russian singer. Oh, so it's Katya Kishuk. Russian singer who is best known as a member of the group Cerebro. They were good, man. Remember, that was like when Asia was out. We were Only Time, and then Cerebro was like out also. I just made that up. I never even heard of this group. My mind is going crazy because I'm gonna nudge this guy tonight. I'm taking that nudge next level. All right. Her group is known for albums like Mama Lover and Sila Troch. I went to Russia 4 days, all paid by Calvin Air. At that time, he was the 8th richest guy in the world. He was just going to fly me out because I was the face of the No Holds Barred show. And the type of guy I said, I can't go. They gave us 100 bags, whatever it was, of filled Bulldog stuff. We gave it out to our listeners around the world. It was insane. They spent a lot of money with us on the show. So they said, yo, you're going to come out to Russia, watch Fedor against Matt Lindland, USA versus Russia. I said, Drago against Rocky, part 5. I'm going to witness it. But I said, I can't go. What do you mean you can't go? You have to go. You're the voice of MMA. I said, I know, but I can't go without my co-host. I can't do it without James. I got anxiety. I can't. If I go there, you're not going to get the real. I need James there to hold my hand. So we went to Russia. And let me tell you something. That place is crazy. Yo, don't drink the vodka. It's crazy. That stuff is like fire water. It's crazy. You don't remember nothing. I don't know what happened to me, but I ended up in bed. We were roaming the streets of Russia. We go into this bar downstairs. It's really crazy. And the guy, you want vodka? Vodka. All right. He pours us some shots. Drink it. Next thing I know, I wake up. I'm in bed with my socks on. Of course, I have my pajamas on. I'm just saying my socks on. I don't go to bed with my socks on. That's what I'm saying. Something must have happened if I woke up with my socks on. All right. We're going to take a quick break after we do what national day it is. We got our boy Oliver coming up. I can't wait. We got a lot of football to talk. Very exciting time. Playoff season. Giants stink. We'll reiterate that point during Oliver's segment. Yeah, Kev.
Got Gracie on the line.
I got to make it quick, Gracie, because I got Oliver and I got to load up Zoom. What's up?
Oh, I know. I realized I was just going to hang up. I called about, penny wise, pound foolish. Nobody should drop you for chimney cleaning. That's number one. Number two, what was it? Number two, you could come over. I'll listen to you for free. I don't have to have money. Just lay on the couch. We have plenty of couches here. I'll put Anthony on one, you on another, and Ron on the other. Or do you want individual attention?
Yeah, no, I go solo. All right.
You could come solo. Bye-bye.
See you later, Gracie. All right, listen. I don't mean to make that quick, but I got Oliver. It's National Horses Day. Now, you know our mascot is Wilbur. Everybody loves you, Wilbur. Don't worry. So, that's it. All the other ones are National Pick-Up Pathologist Day. I don't want to pick a pathologist. It's the last thing I want to do. Come on now. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back. Updates with Oliver. All the sports you need to know. We'll be right back. Woo!
Hudson Valley News, informative programs, and your favorite music. We're Radio Unscripted, AM 1700, WRCR, and WRCR.com.
Dedicated to personalized service and affordable prices, New City Pharmacy and West Nyack Pharmacy are your family-owned one-stop partners in health. Free prescription delivery, on-site compounding for you and your pet's prescription needs, medical equipment for home health care, immunizations, and more. With top-notch service, competitive pricing, and a wide selection of general health care and household items. Keep it local. New City Pharmacy and West Nyack Pharmacy are here for you.
Hi, this is Rockland County Legislator and Minority Leader Lon Hofstein. I thank you for your support and the opportunity to be your voice in the county legislature. On behalf of my wife Rosemary, along with my family, we wish you a very happy Hanukkah and a very Merry Christmas. Let the candles from your menorah and or the star from your tree shine brightly upon you and your family during this holiday season.
Suez Update is a monthly show designed to keep Suez customers informed about the company's activities and events with a special focus on water conservation. Tune in on the first Tuesday of each month at 7:30 for their segment during the morning show with Jeff and Will, and then on the third Tuesday of each month following the news at 9 a.m. for the Suez Update show. You'll learn about important issues like water quality, water conservation, and the company's ongoing efforts to support community and nonprofit groups in Rockland. Learn more at SuezConserve.com. Suez Update on WRCR AM 1700 and WRCR.com.
This is Sheriff Lou Falco, wishing you and your family all the warmth this holiday season has to offer. Have a happy Hanukkah, a wonderful Christmas, a joyous Kwanzaa, and a new year filled with peace, love, and happiness.
On behalf of Head Start of Rockland staff, Board of Directors, Policy Council members, and foster grandparent staff, we wish the children, parents, foster grandparent volunteers, and Rockland County residents a stupendous happy holidays.
Now let's take a look at the roads and Hudson Valley traffic.
In Yonkers, still working on that accident northbound on the thruway near the Cross County. That has a couple of lanes closed, and you have slow traffic on the Hutch northbound up to the Cross County. Southbound delays from North Street to Weaver Street, and 95 with a crash northbound after Mamaroneck Avenue. That's blocking the right lane. 287 is slow westbound from 684 to exit 4. Not too bad across the Tappan Zee, but we have construction around Patterson on westbound 84 after exit 58. That's blocking the left lane from an overnight accident, and slow traffic eastbound at the Mid-Hudson Bridge at the beginning of the span. Traffic sponsored by Taco Bell. Daydreaming about the Cheesy Gordita Crunch Cravings Box, that box that has a cheesy Gordita Crunch, a beefy 5-layer burrito, chips and nacho cheese sauce, and a medium drink? Stop daydreaming and get to Taco Bell to pick one up today at participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm Adam Walski.
Weather. For tonight, mostly clear with the low around 35 degrees. For Tuesday, sunny with the high near 50 degrees. For Tuesday night, partly cloudy with the low around 30. For Wednesday, partly sunny with the high near 50 degrees. For Thursday, mostly cloudy with a high near 57. And for Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 52 degrees. That's the weather forecast. For WRCR, I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And the current temperature is 51.
Hey, Pete, do you have your mute button on?
All right, we're back here on the CLEM and the PM. I wanted to take an extended break. Yes, I did have my mute button on. I'll get to that later. Oliver, how are you feeling today, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. I am doing quite well.
Great.
Absolutely, yes. So I got to be honest, as a Cowboy fan, I've been worried because the Redskins are on our tail. A win would have given them an edge, basically. Although we would have still been in first, it would have given them the mental edge going into the last few games of the season where we would have had to play them again. We though, stood up and pretty much, I don't want to say administered a beatdown, but we took care of business.
Yeah, we did. The defense came up big, especially Michael Parsons, Gregory with the interception, and D-Law. It was great to have our defense back healthy. I think it's going to play well when it comes to playoff time, and it's great to see the defense coming together the way it is.
Absolutely. And I got to tell you something. This guy, Parsons, could have been a Giant.
Yes.
We stole him from the Giants.
Yeah, we did. Because we traded up with the Eagles out of all teams.
Of course, that's why we love the Eagles.
Yes, and they practically screwed the Giants there too. So, and thank God we had Michael Parsons. Even though at the time I wasn't thrilled about it because we wanted Surtain, but looking back, that was a great move by us.
Absolutely. I got to commend whoever thought of that, especially the Eagles for giving us that opportunity to snatch him. And he has the potential to become not just the defensive rookie of the year, but also the defensive player of the year.
Yes, and he already has 12 sacks on the year, which is incredible, and 75 tackles right now.
I'm going to tell you that he's going to get at least 5 more. There's Pops over there. He's going to get at least 5 more, 5 to 8. 5 to 8 whatchamacallit? Yeah, sacks. Because now that the ends are coming in back to the game and coming into the games and adding pressure, Gregory, it's going to open him up because he roams around and just he'll see those openings and take advantage of them.
I agree with you. It's gonna make the defense play looser. We could blitz more with him now too. So it's gonna make the defense more dynamic. It's gonna make the defense incredible, which I think is gonna help in the long run.
Right, absolutely, no doubt about it. So the big opportunity for the Redskins, they did not capitalize on that. Along with the Bills, who fought back a valiant effort but fell short against the Tom Lady bred Buccaneers team.
Yeah, the Bills, they were down 24-3 in the first half, and in the second half they came all the way back. But with Tom Brady, we've seen this time and time again, coming back and leading his team to the win, which I think that, to be honest with you, if I was the Bills, I would have gone for it on 4th and 2, because if Brady gets the ball, if you tie the game up, you get the ball, but you don't do anything with it. So, and why go to overtime? If you have a chance to win the game there, you try to go for the win. You don't go to overtime with Tom Brady.
I agree. I mean, you're playing with fire. One of the best, obviously, to play the game, and that's what happened. The Bills did fall short, although a valiant effort. The Kansas City
who completed 7,456 yesterday. Career Tom Brady.
Yeah, no, he's lighting it up, and he looks, since he's moved to Tampa, playing in Tampa, the warmer weather, he looks sharper than ever. MVP season for him as well.
Yes, he's really throwing the ball insanely great right now.
No doubt. Another
Age
quarterback.
44.
Absolutely. Another quarterback, a lot younger, who's playing really good right now, was on a stretch where he wasn't doing so good, is Patrick Mahomes. They lit up the Raiders, who shouldn't have danced on their logo.
Stomping on the logo. Well, why would you do that? You're just making the Chiefs more mad,
angry, focused, and whatnot.
Angry,
yeah,
yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, that deserves a yes. All right. So, yes. All right. Yeah. Right. So, Atlanta Falcons, for that final added on playoff spot, I don't really think much of them, but they take advantage of the worst teams, and they sneak out a couple of victories. They might be able to find themselves in the playoffs.
Hello?
Am I gone?
Now you're back.
Oh, no. What happened?
You were for a second.
You started talking about the Falcons.
I see red. But the Falcons, a team that they won't go away.
Yeah, they're fighting right now. And, I think it just shows that the Panthers, they're not ready, I guess, with Cam Newton, I guess.
No doubt. So, just confirming what we already knew, both New York teams stink.
Yes.
Yes. That's what it.
It's just the same story week after week. It's
It's the same old song.
Thing, yes. I think
Who's worse, the Jets or the Giants?
I say the Jets because of the defense.
And the injuries to the Giants. I mean, they have more important injuries.
Yes.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Right.
And, Barkley's, he's coming off of injuries this season. So, you got to give him a little slack there. But, and Jones um, got hurt, but we all know what Jones is. He's not that great of a quarterback, and and they have their quarterback Glennon, who's a backup. That's what he is. So can't expect too much from him.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, the New England Patriots, obviously, to me, they're one of the bigger surprises, if not the biggest. But also, the 49ers, they're surprising me in the NFC. A big victory for them going to Cincinnati and coming out with an overtime. Talk about overtime, an overtime victory.
And in the beginning of the season, the Bengals looked great. Would have thought that they probably would have, competed for the division. But then now, after that Titans loss, they've been downhill somewhat. So, and the 49ers, they keeping their season alive, even though I don't see them going anywhere. You know, I'm not a big Garoppolo fan. You know.
Right, I've never been myself either. I know there was that controversy back in the day when he was with the Patriots. Should they get rid of Tom Brady? Imagine they did and kept Garoppolo.
Yeah, it would have been a disaster.
Absolutely, absolutely. I talk about disaster. I mean, both New York teams are obviously disasters in itself, but the Chicago Bears, for the disaster of a season they're having, they had an opportunity to beat the Packers. They played them tough, but the second half they just fell apart.
Before the game, I text you. I was like, I guess let's go Bears, but I was laughing because I knew that the Bears were gonna lose. The first half they played great. They fooled everybody. If you watch the first half, you say, oh, maybe the Bears have a chance. But the second half, they just gave up. They only scored 3 points in the second half.
Yeah, and Fields, I mean, he looked okay, like competent, that he understood the game at times, but other times as a rookie looked lost. But I would rather take that than what I see with the Jets quarterback right now, and it's sad.
Exactly.
Another quarterback killing happening in New York.
I think Chicago needs to, take the gloves off and let the kid play. Let him, let him do what he does best. Let him, run with the football. He's athletic enough to do it, and I believe with the right coaching staff, Fields could do big things.
No doubt. Beautiful tree, by the way. Did your mom decorate it?
Yes.
I thought so. Tell her I said it's beautiful. All right. So the Cleveland Browns came out with a big and much needed victory. I don't know what happened to Baltimore. I don't know what happened to Lamar. They just don't look like the same team that we thought would be at the top of the the crop there. Right now they're struggling.
Yeah, the Ravens look lost right now, especially after that injury to Jackson, who sprained his ankle yesterday. As far as the division goes, I think they're done because if you lose your quarterback Jackson, there's no chance for the Ravens to win the division or make the playoffs, in my opinion.
Before we go to basketball, I just want to ask you, I mean, what are your thoughts of Urban Meyer? Will he be around next year?
To be honest with you, in my personal opinion, I think he should be gone and will be gone because this looks bad on the organization right now.
Absolutely. All right, so let's turn the page to basketball. You talk about looking bad on an organization. Last year, the Knicks were like the team. Everybody was excited about them. They were excited for this year. The defense was competitive. Although they made it to the playoffs, it was one and done. They still look competitive, and the future looked bright. Now it looks like they took 10 steps back. Although Obi, not just because he's our man here, and we pretty much see him here every other week, but he is playing his best basketball since being with New York, and I believe, like you've been saying for a while, he should be starting.
Yes, he like I always say, he always brings that energy that the Knicks lack. Just the other day, he had that dunk before behind his legs, and after that the team folded for some reason. But that's besides the point. He brings that energy that the team needs, because overall the defense has been horrible compared to last season.
Absolutely. Agree with you 100%. All right. Anyone got any questions for Oliver? You can call in or hit us up on the YouTube. Now, the Nets, they're doing it, and there's one guy who seems to be carrying the load, Kevin Durant. Absolutely.
Yes. He had 51 points Sunday against Detroit without James Harden, which he leads the NBA in scoring. And but what impresses me about him is not his offense, it's his defense. He's doing it at both ends of the court right now. And this team is not completed yet, because you know who we're waiting for. We're waiting for Kyrie Irving, who hopefully I think will come back January or February, like I said a few weeks back.
Right. And I think now with the Nets, the way they've been playing, they got to get him back or someone else step up, because Durant has been playing a lot of minutes. And
yeah,
I think
41 minutes Sunday.
Right, I think that's going to come playoff time, especially in the deeper rounds and the championship rounds. If they do make it, playing a team like Golden State or whoever may represent the West, it may be problems that they're not thinking of now. I'm sure they're thinking about it, but that's really the only option they have is to ride his back.
Yeah, because Patty Mills, he's a great player, but there's times where he's off from three. He has off games, just like everybody else. But if you have Kyrie Irving, you could lower the load on Kevin Durant, give him rest, give him the rest he needs for that playoff run when the time comes.
No doubt. Who else in the NBA right now? I like the Suns still playing good basketball. I don't think the Bucks have reached their best basketball yet as a team, as a cohesive unit.
Yeah.
But who do you think right now is standing out? It's still early, but who's still standing out to you?
I still gotta go. I gotta go with the Warriors still, because Steph Curry, he's doing amazing things. Who's almost gonna break the all-time 3-point scoring record, and the team is gelling right now. There's Klay Thompson. I think he's back, or almost on his way back, right?
Absolutely. I think very shortly he'll be back, and that'll definitely help out the team.
Yes.
All right, so Major League Soccer, finally we have a New York team to celebrate.
Yes, the boys from the Bronx.
Yeah, I was actually watching that game. I was I think I was in Rick's watching that. What was it, a shootout?
Yeah, it was a shootout.
Yeah,
The last goal was a shootout,
Right.
And the fans were going crazy. It was their first championship, so it was great to see, and people outside. It was amazing.
Nice, awesome. All right, listen, another amazing segment. Since we're talking about amazing, I want to thank you for coming on and sharing your knowledge. Who do you have tonight? Big game tonight. I'm rooting for the Rams.
I'm rooting for the Rams too, but I think the Cardinals are going to win this game.
You think so? Okay,
because,
all right.
Because, the Rams, they're still getting used to each other, and I don't really trust Stafford.
Right. We're starting to see some of that bad side of Detroit Lion Matt Stafford now. I mean, he came out like a blazing saddle, but he's starting to cool down a little bit. All right, I'm going to pick the Rams in this one only because I want them to win really bad. I'm going to put the voodoo strong on Arizona because that'll help us in Dallas.
But one thing you can hold your hat on is that
my crown. I'll hold my crown on it.
Your crown is that Arizona has 2 losses, and you know where those 2 losses were from? At home.
Oh, so that's good. So playoff time, even if you have to go there and then the number 1 team, they've lost at home, so it's shown that they can be beaten.
Exactly.
Exactly, especially with our defense. All right, my brother, all the love. I want to thank you again. Any last things you want to say before we disconnect?
Thank you, brother, for always having me on, and I'll see you next Monday.
No doubt. Me and my buddy, he does radio, man, and a lot of sports stuff. We're starting a sports show. You're gonna be part of that one too. The Ball Boys. Are you bald?
No, I'm not bald yet.
You got to shave your head, all right? We have to shave your head. All right? You're going to be inducted into the Ball Boys. You got to shave your head. All right? That's part of the requirements to be on that cast. We're building a team right now. So, all right, listen, man, all the love, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, brother.
You got it, man. All right, that's our man Oliver. Little updates with Oliver. Let's cut that out. Let's chop this off. All right, man. He's a good guy. I'm telling you, man. I love his smile. I love his positive attitude. I don't know how it's like living with cerebral palsy, but it doesn't seem like it bothers him at all, affects him. I mean, he's just all about positivity, all about good vibes, and sharing that with people through his clothing lines. OH hats. You can check that stuff out. That's my man Oliver Hilario. All right, the Christmas trees are up. You saw it over there at Oliver's house. Ours has been up since, I don't know, October. My wife gets a head start. Right after we take the Halloween decorations, that thing is up and running. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Traffic, weather, and music you remember on AM 1700 WRCR and WRCR.com.
This is Clarkstown Supervisor George Homan. Please join me for my monthly show, Hometown Happenings, which airs the first Thursday of each month from 9:30 to 10 a.m. We will take your calls, we'll have special guests, and update you about what's going on around town and in the county. So please join me, Supervisor George Homan, the first Thursday of each month from 9:30 to 10 a.m. for Hometown Happenings. You'll be happy that you did.
When winter storms hit, WRCR is your total information source.
Delays, postponements, and cancellations.
Frequently updated weather forecasts from our exclusive meteorologist, Mark Hannick.
Direct reports from road crews who are out there making it safe for you to travel.
They'll tell you which roads are passable or whether it's advisable to just stay put.
It's a total team effort, and we win every time.
So stay right here throughout the winter.
AM 1700 WRCR and WRCR.com.
Your total winter weather information source.
Welcome to WRCR 1700 on your AM dial. I am Sonia Burgos Cranage, an attorney with the law firm of Sickle and Hicks, located in Suffern, New York. I will be your host on the third Thursday of the month at 9:30 in the morning, and it will be Senior Moments with Sonia. Yes, the third Thursday, Senior Moments with Sonia. Our firm is reaching out to the senior community in Rockland County because many of the senior groups cannot interact in person with speakers. Protect yourself and protect your assets through legal documents. And I hope you join us on the third Thursday of Senior Moments with Sonia.
Now let's take a look at the roads and Hudson Valley traffic.
Accident cleared on the thruway in Yonkers, northbound after exit 3, still slow in the area, and you have delays on the Hutch, northbound getting up to the Cross County, southbound from Mamaroneck Road down to Wilmot Road. 95 is slow northbound at Mamaroneck Avenue with an accident in the right lane. Westbound 287, delays from exit 8E to exit 4. Not too bad across the Tappan Zee to Rockland County, but the northbound thruway is busy between exits 10 and 13, and you have slow traffic on westbound 84 after exit 58 in Patterson because of left lane construction. Traffic sponsored by Taco Bell. Taco Bell's new double steak grilled cheese burrito coated with melty cheese will leave you speechless. So get to Taco Bell and pick one up today at participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only. Double the steak claims compared to the steak quesadilla. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm Adam Walski.
Weather for tonight, mostly clear with the low around 35 degrees. For Tuesday, sunny with the high near 50 degrees. For Tuesday night, partly cloudy with the low around 30. For Wednesday, partly sunny with the high near 50 degrees. For Thursday, mostly cloudy with a high near 57. And for Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 52 degrees. That's the weather forecast. For WRCR, I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And the current temperature is 49.
Pete, do you have the mute button on again? Okay, in the meantime, I'll toss on a song, and hopefully we'll get Pete back as soon as possible.
When this whole world starts getting me down, then people are just too much for me to face. I'll climb way up to the top of the stairs, and all my cares disappear right into space. On the roof, it's peaceful as can be, and there the world below don't bother me. No, no. just keep on telling you that right smack dab in the middle of town, I found a paradise. It's trouble-free. And if this old world starts to getting you down, there's room enough for two up on the roof. Up on the roof. Up on the roof. Oh, now. Everything is alright. Everything is alright. Come on. What you're doing tonight and my mother says me, baby. Got the stars above and city lights below. Oh, on every road now.
Yes.
Man. All right. Thank you. This is a very therapeutic session. All right. We don't have the good health lawyer. I need some good health right now. Holy moly. I really do. I need some good health. Okay, let me get my blood pressure down. Kev, you asking me, am I here? Oh, that was before. Yeah, I was taking care of that situation. Yeah,
that was before.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. No, I had it on mute on purpose because I was dealing with a situation, obviously not in the most professional way, but in my way. See, that's why I love this song. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my way. I did it my way. Now, I'll go there tomorrow. I'll solve her smoke problem. You know, I'll apologize for going and losing my mind. She'll circle back around, and we'll be friends forever. All right. Hopefully she has some kugel for me. But I just listen, you got to live your life. You believe the customer's always right. You sit there and get walked on like a placemat. That's fine for you. I just had enough. 32 years of doing this stuff. No, I did it my way, and it seems to be working. The reputation grows. The brand is building. Signs everywhere. Hallelujah, Baruch Hashem. All right, we're going to wrap it up with this. I do want to say that, close this. Let me shut that down. It was a little bit of a bump in the road. All right, I do want to say that I am very thankful for all that God gives. And we try to live the right life, do the right things, and I fall short a lot. Should I be acting like that? No, but I just, you know what? It is. And like I said, I'm going to nudge him back 2 times, 2.5 times tonight. With the wee-wee and the gutter leak. Yeah, I don't know. I'm telling you, there's something wrong in my head, but that's why we're here. If there is something wrong with you, go seek out therapy. Get a psychiatrist. Get on medication. Go talk to somebody. It's been proven effective for myself, for Kevin. He always talks about the success he has with therapy. And whether it's, you know, if you're like conscientious or anxious, even more so about going in to see somebody, you can do it via Zoom. I know Kevin has great results with that. My buddy, I won't reveal his name. He seems to enjoy that more than going. I need to lay on the couch. I really need to feel as if I'm in the crazy room. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm going to just let it all out and then just, that's what I do. But with that said, tomorrow, God willing, 3 o'clock, all the love and adios, clamigos. Woo!